Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the quarter final here at the third annual Gauteng Invitational Water Polo Tournament. The KZN Oldies, befitted by the Whitecaps, going up against the Pretoria outfit in the black. We've got our first swim off here, and Dulkrinier is racing up against Hanufulyon, and Dulkrinier comes out on top, winning first possession, giving that ball back to Todd the Hammer Howard. Kirk Wilson passing out to the right-hand side with Mitch Slade. Todd Howard against Hanufulyon, trying to give a sneaky pass there into Myler in the center. He's drawn an ordinary foul from Reese Gibbs. Todd Howard getting some front water here on the perimeter. Good crash coming from Pretoria. Then they're going to have to close Krunier here quickly, and he punishes immediately. Hanufulyon not quick enough on the pressure, and Krunier showing us why he is an Olympian, coming up nice and high and bulleting into the bottom left-hand corner past Etienne Nortje in the Pretoria cage. First blood KZN. These two teams, of course, looking to secure their spot amongst the top four. The OJ Eagles, the Tridents, and the Gauteng Under-19s have secured the first three spots. Of course, the first semi-final that we already have locked in is OJ versus Tridents, going off at 4:10 this position here to go up against the Gauteng Under-19s. A pass from Matthew Steele there, trying to connect the dots with Dayton van der Wiesel, but phenomenal body position coming in from Kirk Wilson, able to shield that ball away, and Gareth May tidies up for KZN. We got 7-on-7 here. Steele trying to get a steal off against number 7, Max Scully. Infringement spotted by referee Amumatukane. Dulkrinier given a bit of space here from William Maui Fairhurst. Todd Howard sitting center. You can't leave this man open on two, and that's why he gets that ball. Quick roll onto his back and bullets into the top left-hand corner. Absolute electric finish coming from Todd Howard. The two big names for this KZN Oldie side, of course, Dulkrinier and Todd Howard, both already with their names on the score sheet. Pretoria are going to have to come up with a way to neutralize those two goal-scoring threats. Of course, don't forget the centre-forward presence in Jordan Amela. He's going to keep Byron Reese Gibbs busy all day. 7-on-7 Steele trying to feed the ball out to Fairhurst, who we've seen play control for this Pretoria side most of this tournament. Steele now, given time and space. He loves a go from distance, but there's a brick in the cage in Gareth May, and getting two hands to that, controlling that ball and feeding immediately to Todd Howard, who's extended his stroke here, attacking down onto two. Fulyon going to have to take the major here, doing the correct thing, giving his keeper a chance from a timed release on 5 meters. Todd Howard there getting that penalty against Fulyon. Fulyon's gone to the corner here, not aware that it's a penalty. So penalty, you don't have to go to the naughty corner. It's just a major to your name. That is our first major or personal foul so far this game. Todd Howard taking his own penalty. Etienne Nortje trying to pull off something magical here. Not able to come up with the goods, but Todd Howard on target as per usual, firing into the right-hand side of the cage this time, straight past Etienne Nortje, and the Oldies leading this game 3-0. It looks like this Pretoria outfit without big boy Badenhorst in the water, their left-handed centre-forward. The Obut of Naris Badenhorst. Triplehorn working hard in second centre here. Steele spotted him, tried to feed that in. Number 4 there, Mitchell Slade doing enough to draw an ordinary foul. That pass out to Steele is read by Mailer, and he gets a phenomenal crash steal off of him. But straight up the other side here, we've got Max Scully storming up the right side. Pretoria are back with numbers aplenty. Byron Reese Gibbs asking Matthew Steele to cover this. Perhaps a bit silly decision making there. Byron Reese Gibbs should have closed off that angle, not forcing his teammate to swim all the way back to 2, and penalty 1 there by Max Scully. A little bit of disciplinary awareness deficit there for the Pretoria side, punished, but the shot from the man up a bit too fast. I believe that was Howard who had a go, firing well and truly over the cage. Opposite number 5, Ronan Perring on the ball now. He's come up with some big goals for this Pretoria side. A great pass into Fairhurst, who's turned to the open water and earned a penalty. Fantastic connection there between Perring and Fairhurst. That major there, I believe, against number 4, Mitchell Slade. Looks like Triplehorn going to come up and take this penalty. No easy feature. There's a brick in the cage and you got to beat him. The Trident side, of course, yesterday struggling in the first half against this KZN team. They were 6-0 down at halftime. Massive effort coming from Dilkrinier and Gareth May to keep the Tridents out in that first half. So we're going to want to see if this Pretoria side can open their account early. Referee Yamamoto Kane here checking for too much sunblock on Fairhurst. He says he's all good. So for those wondering, you are allowed sunblock in the water. You do have to put it on a bit earlier so your skin's not slippery in the pool. It's a physical advantage if you are slippery in the water. Triple Horn. Triple Horn has got himself on the score sheet, putting that past the right arm of Gareth the Brick May in the cage. He did get a hand, but too much venom coming in from Triple Horn, and Pretoria draw one back. The scoreline now reading 3-1 in this opening chukka. Mailer. Back to Wilson, who's got himself on one major. 5-on-5 here, pairing against Howard. Pairing going for the steal. Howard recovers the ball. Howard trying to immediately gain advantageous water from pairing there. Referee Yamamoto Kane asking to slow it down there. They did resume play with no exclusion. Pairing trying to make a read on that pass. Krinier spotted the read, didn't play it in, but he's drawn a foul outside 6. Pairing with broad daylight robbery, an absolute phenomenal steal coming in from pairing there over the back of his opposite number 5, Todd Howard, snatching that ball away from him. Massive moment for pairing, massive moment here for Pretoria. They have got advantageous water. Pairing's going to give to the right and keep going. Steele slipping into a shooting lane on the left. He's spotted one big walk, firing, but he's met Gareth May in the cage again. You're going to have to do a better finish than that, Matthew Steele, if you want to get past Gareth May in the cage. Well-worked attack from Pretoria, perhaps a bit rushed. Could have taken their time there. A big balk on the right, could have pulled the keeper over, and then a pass onto the hand with a quick catch and release. May have been a better option. Scully on the ball here. Rhys Gibbs and Todd Howard having a good go in the corner there. Oh my days, Jordan Mailer has made that look absolutely effortless, catching that ball on the hand and just pinning it into the top left-hand corner. And Jordan Mailer on the score sheet now for KZN. The scoreline reading 4-1. Two of South Africa's big 5, Todd Howard and Byron Rhys Gibbs, hammering it out there on the perimeter. Well, on the 2 meter on the side. Byron Rhys Gibbs doing enough to keep that ball away from Todd Howard. You almost have to prevent him from receiving the ball, which is the ethos there I believe Rhys Gibbs was trying to implement. Triple Horn feeding out to the left. Truter almost able to win that ball off of Stichling. Triple Horn fumbling but making a good pass nonetheless. Niza. Sebastian Niza slipping into centre. Prinsloo drawing an ordinary foul against number 8, Kirk Wilson. Triple Horn has doubled his account with an absolute scorcher. A fire shot. Oh, wowzers. I can't even get my words out. That shot was precision. Fired into the cross cage, underside of the post, and in beautiful perimeter shooting. JC Triple Horn coming up huge for this Pretoria side. The scoreline now reading 4-2. Mailer gets us back underway. Beamer, Benson, Bentley in at centre back. Scully on the left, drawing a foul from Niza. Mailer and Skurman having a go in the centre here. Mailer holding his water, Skurman trying to work around him. Mailer too strong. Referee not happy with that. Skurman doing too much to try and steal that water, and a power play here now for the KZN inside. Mailer getting Skurman sent to the naughty corner. Truter. Scully. He's come up high. Big balk drawn it out of Norkia. Krinier now. Lofted pass over to Truter. He's tried to connect with the post. He's missed the close post, but it's landed on the hands of Jordan Mailer, who responds very quickly and passes into the bottom left-hand corner. Trying to connect with Mitch Slade there was Truter. The power on the ball was good, perhaps the shape a little bit off. You don't want to give a lob pass to a post. The timing then becomes an issue. You want to just feed that flat. let the attacker meet the ball in the air there. If that ball's lofted, the attacker generally has come up and then on his way back down and has got to try and get that shot off on his back. Niza pressurized by Krinia, almost able to get that ball. Niza working hard in the center. Niza trying to slip in to Stichling, who's got that ball off of Trutzer. He's turning for positive order, but Trutzer's kept his body about him and able to steal that ball away. Gareth May cleans up. Feeds out to the right-hand side. Melo working up against Kurman here, round 2 on their physical conversation. Trying to slip that under the arm of Wessels, but read like a book, and he steals it. Coach Rob Ambler not happy with that pass. Stichling. Prinsloo going in here against Trutzer in the centre. Niza. Niza again. Skurman draws an ordinary foul from Mitch Slade. Skurman plays himself. He lets one go every game and it normally flies into the corner. He's had a go this time, not able to get it past Gareth May. 2 hands to that and safely into the hands of the Olympian goalkeeper, Gareth May in the cage. Patiently waiting for a fetch. KZN going to want to slow this down. Mitchell Slade fetching on the right side. 12 on 12. Mela against Wessels here in the centre. Skurman opting a crash here. Kelly Geldenhuys left open on the left. Strawn the defender across. Beamer Benson Bentley open on the second post. Geldenhuys playing himself. Dumping that ball just before the end of that 30. Wise decision. No need to shoot that at the goalkeeper. Lets his team come back gently on defense, eliminating the threat of a counter-attack. Niza fetching up on the right. Skurman up in support. Stichling slipping into a shooting lane on the left side. Skurman draws the defenders over. Stichling has gone for a gorgeous little lob there, but Gareth May gets a hand on it and puts it out for 2 meters. Cheeky there from Ricardo Stichling, almost able to pull that off. Slipping into Wessels, who's trying to catch and release, but Dulkrinier putting enough pressure on the attacker there, and that shot going wide of the cage. Flying sub here for KZN. Mela out. Ruan Buson in. Trutzer getting pressurized by Stichling on the right here. Going for a turn here is Trutzer. Stichling rolling over his hips there, doing beautifully to keep that water. Trying to feed that into Bentley. Niza with enough pressure, slowing that ball down for Wessels to crash. Still a foul earned for KZN though. Ruan Buson. Time and space here for the youngster. He's had a go, but he's met the forehead of it. Niza blocking there. Possession recovered by Mitchell Slade. Out to Beamer Benson Bentley. Oh, they've left a man open here on 2 meters. An absolute blunder of a defense coming from Pretoria there. Man-on-man situation, and they've left a man open in the center of the cage. Bentley spots him, feeds him on the hand, and Mitchell Slade fires beautifully over the head of Etienne Nortje. A big donut coming there from Slade. Of course, if you want to come through to the Gauteng Invitational here, hosted at St. David's Marist, Inanda, we do have many donuts on sale too. Skurman snatched some front water off of Basonia. He's got a drive, getting some movement on the perimeter here for Pretoria. A double drive. Steele slipping into Skurman, but phenomenally read there by Dulkrinier, able to get that ball away from the advancing Skurman. Number 7 here, Matthew Steele, off the ball exclusion. And KZN have thrown away that extra man, giving that ball straight up the other side of the pool, trying to get a quick end of chucker shot off. The possession being recovered by Pretoria, so they're not going to start the second chucker man down. And the first chucker comes to a close. The scoreline reading 6-2 in favor of the KZN side. And we'll see you again after this short interval. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second chukka of the fourth and final quarterfinal at the third annual Gauteng Invitational Water Polo Tournament, hosted here at St. David's Marist, Inanda. Statistics, coverage, and commentary brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa. You're joined here in commentary with Blaine Spitzold on the mic, hoping to provide a little bit more information to the viewers there at home. Perhaps some reffing decisions or some off-the-ball exclusions, perhaps not captured on camera. Of course, a lot goes on in a water polo game. Very difficult to follow along when you've just got a camera to give you that info. So hopefully I can help you along the way. Maybe bring a couple smiles to your face too. Sprint for first possession here, uncontested. Todd Howard firing the afterburners there, winning that swim-off against opposite number 5 pairing, who's come up huge for this Pretoria side so far this game. Massive steal, preventing a probable goal off of Howard. You know, any shot he gets off is generally in the cage. Of course, also provider on that penalty which was earned by William Fairhurst. A slingshot pass coming onto the perimeter. Howard getting the better of Pairing in this instance. Too much was Pairing doing there to try and impede. And no mistake made it from Mitchell Slade on the right-hand side. A lot of urgency shown by him. He knows the opportunity is his. A lot of effort, bouncing into the close side of the cage. Beautiful finish, Mitch Slade. Believe that's his second goal of the game. Joining double goal scorers Jean-Claude Tribblehorn and Todd Howard, as well as Jordan Mailer. JC Tribblehorn obviously scoring earlier this game, an absolute perler. Matthew Steele against his opposite number 7 on the ball now. Dayton van der Wiesel got his hands full in the center there. Kirk Wilson working very hard. Tribblehorn has spotted Fairhurst on the right. 7 seconds on the clock. Fairhurst trying to turn Cornell, draws an ordinary foul. Ordinary foul, says the referee. 4 seconds left. Foul draw, looking for a foul, but the 30 has elapsed. JC Tribblehorn perhaps needing to just release that. But possession now with KZN. Gareth May connecting with fellow Olympian Dol Crenier. Todd Howard up against Byron Rees-Gibbs here in the center. Keep your eyes open. There's going to be a lot of white water. Todd Howard getting a shot off there, not able to beat the woodwork. Byron Rees-Gibbs working hard enough to take the gas out of the tank of Todd Howard. You have to do anything to stop that man being able to get an unprevented shot off. The pace he can release that ball with, the precision is almost immeasurable. Fairhurst to Pairing. Back out to Fairhurst. A little compact shot from the Pretoria side. Fairhurst wanting to do that on his own. Coming off the woodwork. Possession for KZN now. May spotting the South African centre forward Todd Howard. Ambler calling Scully to gun it down to 2 meters. Todd Howard. Pass not as good as his shooting there. Skimming away from Scully on the attacking drive. He's going to want to open his angle here. Todd Howard looking for a rinse and repeat perimeter shot. He can have a go here. Oh my days, you can't let this man have a shot from anywhere in the pool. Todd Howard completes his hat-trick from 7 meters, bulleting into the bottom left-hand corner. The scoreline now reading 8 goals to 2. Rees-Gibbs getting us back underway. Out to Fairhurst on the right. Rees-Gibbs, a drop coming in from KZN. Pairing working second centre there against Geldenace. Crenier back in support. Rees-Gibbs, a lot of traffic here on the perimeter for the Pretoria side. Matt Steele asking Van der Wiesel why he came up off 2. You need 3 players on 2 meters if you want some structure on your attack. Matt Steele covering back now on defense, closing down the space given to Crenier. Truter storming down to 2. Opposite number 6, Van der Wiesel going to want to respond quicker, yeah. Reese Gibbs up against Mela. We've got no doubt going to see a strong wrestle here. Trying to move Byron Reese Gibbs is like trying to lift a washing machine on your own. But a great high ball there onto the hand of Crunia. Gotten some free water off of Steele and makes no mistake bulleting into the bottom left-hand corner. Scoreline reading 9-2. The 9th goal for the number 9, Dil Crunia. Believe that's his second of the game as well. Skoorman back in at centre back. The goal scorer walking past commentary, panting deep. Fairhurst. Skoorman trying to give a sneaky pass into centre. Beautifully read there by Mitch Slade, able to snatch that ball away. Cleaning up for KZN. May with a beautifully weighted pass up to the thief there, Slade. Mailer drawing an ordinary foul. Truter driving hard across the goal there. Stichling doing enough to close off that water. Slade with a soft pass into centre, easily cleaned up here by Triple Horn. We got a little physical conversation between Fairhurst and Slade here in the middle. Referee's allowing play to go on. Triple Horn. Fairhurst working hard into second centre here against Kirk Wilson. Skoorman over to the left with Triplehorn. Mailer dropping back in support. Triplehorn can shoot from distance. A very hard foul coming from Mailer. He's allowed to have a go here. He can shoot from distance. 3 big balks. Oh my days! JC Triplehorn. Absolute stormer into the top left-hand corner. Beautiful finish from him. Completing his hat-trick in some style. Penalty, top right and top left. Triplehorn carrying this Pretoria side on his back. Ferocious finish that. And to do that with Gareth Brick May in the cage, no easy task, let alone to do it twice. The temperaments of Triplehorn, yeah, seems like he's ready for this fixture. We're still only in the first half. Skoorman trying to steal some front water there. Mailer drawing a foul. Matukane calling the ball to himself. Sending Skoorman to the naughty corner. An illegal attempt there to steal the ball from centre. So power play now for KZN. Setting up in a classic 4-2. 4 players down on 2 meter. 2 on the posts. And then 2 up top. Going to try and feed that ball around the perimeter for a sliding postman to slip into a shooting lane. Geldenays, Slade, Wilson, Truter, Wilson. Mailer slipping out onto that postman. He's spotted by Truter. Textbook. Beautiful pass from Truter onto the hand of Mailer, who releases immediately, fires into the close bottom corner. Beautifully worked man up there from KZN. The oldies, if you will. See more of a team of youngsters here, with a couple old men in between. Prinsloo now in centre. The double door refrigerator, Reese Gibbs back in. Fairhurst now playing danger man on the left, up against Wilson. Pairing in here against Slade. Lofted pass, Fairhurst recovers, looks for a turn, draws only a foul. Prinsloo working very hard in the centre, going to be careful not to get reversed here. Fairhurst has had a go, coming off the upright there. Not sure how much May knew about that, coming off the post, landing in his hand. Transition wrestle here between Mailer and Fairhurst. Geldenays on the ball. Pretoria with numbers aplenty back here. They're just going to want to shift to cover this. Reese Gibbs closing that ball quick. Niza working very hard, drawing an ordinary foul there against Slade. Mailer trying to slip into a shooting lane here, playing himself. Pressure resumed there by Niza. Out to Truter. Trying to give it back in again for a third time. Third bite at the cherry out for Niza. I beg your pardon, for Slade. Niza doing phenomenally, but Truter attacking into open water. And that is the end of the 30. Great defense from Pretoria there. They're away on a counter here. Reese Gibbs given time and space here. If he throws that ball, you can cut the electrical grid. Absolute cannon on him. The centre back, Byron Rees-Gibbs. Out to Prinsloo. Fairhurst in a shooting lane on the left, yeah. Lack of urgency here from Pretoria. Fairhurst! Massive arm coming in from Kirk Wilson, blocking that perimeter shot. Recovered by Truter, who's trying to play here into the front water against Niza. Niza's closed that off, pushing Truter out to the wing. He's got numbers in support here. Geldenes storming into the open water. Spotted, connecting the dots there. Up the KZN inside. Beautifully weighted pass there into Geldenes. Stichling doing too much there to impede Kelly Geldenes, and penalty earned for the KZN side. Looks like Truter's going to take. Truter up against Norkia. Norkia coming up huge, getting a hand into that top corner, preventing Truter from getting that penalty through. Well taken penalty, even better save. Some flying subs here for Pretoria. A lot of congestion, double man down. Byron Rees-Gibbs has spun Truter inside out, trying to make something happen himself here as Rees-Gibbs. Some gentle strokes up the pool, 10 seconds left on the clock. Is Rees-Gibbs going to have a go on his own here? He may. Plate to the face there, but referee's allowing the play to go on. Mailer fortunate there to get away with that. Mailer on the ball. True turn Steele having a wrestle on the right side. On the 2. That's the left, I beg your pardon. Kirk Wilson trying to get us slipping into a shooting lane here. Bentley feeding out to the right with Geldenes. Prinsloo, eyes on the ball. Geldenes protecting his water. Vessels going over the attacker there to try and steal that ball. Kirk Wilson doing phenomenally well to earn the exclusion. Power play here for KZN. Ambler calling for Geldenes to make a decision. Mailer on the left. He's already got a brace. Wilson, 2 big balks, 3 big balks. Looking to wrap around Ronan Perring. Successfully wrapping around Perring, but too much on that. Firing wide of the close side post there. Calling for a sub immediately. But Vessel storming up the left-hand side with 5 seconds left on the clock. Is he aware? He has seen the clock. 3, 2, going for a lob, but Gareth May got that covered all day long. First half coming to a close. The scoreline reading 10 goals to 3 in favor of this KZN side. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again after this short interval. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Second half here of the final quarterfinal of the day. The Oldies going toe-to-toe with this Pretoria side to try and secure the last spot amongst the top four. Three of the top four spots have already been secured. Gauteng under 19s, OJ Eagles, Tridents. This contest here to see who can play against the Gauteng under 19s. Mela, they're trying to get off a quick fire back shot, but Etienne Orkia using his bicep to deflect that onto the cage. Beautiful goalkeeping, great patience, or well-worked attack there from KZN. This quarterfinal deciding who's going to meet the Gauteng under 19s. So far looks like KZN I've got a strong hold on that position. Skoerman. Stichling. I beg your pardon, this is Anufulyon. Over to Vessels. One big book. Fired cross cage. Beautiful finish from him. Replacement goalkeeper there, Nathan Jacobs, not able to get a hand on that. Beautiful shooting coming in from Vessels. Scoreline now reading 10-4. Says the third chucker, the most important chucker. All coaches can tell you games are won and lost in this third chucker. Pretoria coming out strong so far in this. We've had some strong shooting displays here from both sides. A couple hat-trick heroes already. JC Tribblehorn, who scored 2 long-range screamers in the first half on that sheet, along with Mitch Slade and Todd Howard for the KZN side. Looks like Dilkrenier has gotten Ronan Pairing sent to the naughty corner for his second exclusion of the game. He's going to want to be careful if he wants to see the final whistle. Skoerman also on 2 majors. Beautifully worked man up there onto the hand of Kirk Wilson. Comes up nice and high. Immediate catch and release into the near corner. Nothing Hanulfunion or Etienne Orkia can do to keep that out of the cage. Clinical display of shooting coming in from KZN so far. Skoerman to Vessels. He's shown us he can have a go. Skoerman also has had some stormers from range this tournament. Vessels now. Pairing. Fires cross cage, bringing Pretoria back within 6. Beautiful work from him. Don't think I've seen a game for Pretoria this tournament where Pairing hasn't been on the score sheet. Beautiful cross cage finish from him, beating Nathan Jacobs in the cage, who dived 2 hands to the near side. Basson getting us back underway to Kirk Wilson, who's got a goal, a major, and a block to his name. Todd Howard. Feeding international compatriot there with Dilkrenier. That ball skimming just past, and Niza beautifully set to steal that ball away. These new balls have a tendency to skim, so you have to give it a lot more of a lobby pass to get it to stick on the water. Skoerman. Pairing working hard against opposite number 5, Todd Howard. Drawing an ordinary foul. Vessels. He just scored a scorcher from here. 2 big books. He's done it again! Beautiful perimeter shooting coming from Vessels there. 2 big books, firing cross cage. All we hear is the sound of the net. In basketball, you call it a swish. We don't have a term yet. But Matthew Vessels, clinical. Pretoria responding strong in this third chucker. It's exactly what they needed to do. Pairing, huffing and puffing here after that flying change. Wilson over to Krenia. Oh, splashy splash. Fairhurst sent to the naughty corner. Amu Matukane there calling for the ball. I think we may see a double exclusion here. And that's going to be Fairhurst to the naughty corner and Todd Howard to the naughty corner. Referee's not wanting to see any of that. Amu Matukane there. Warning Rob Ambler. Too vocal there as the coach. No yellow card though, so that's probably the last warning we'll see. KZN obviously coming off a hot game last night against the Trident side. Very emotional fixture where the KZN side came out on top. Todd Howard was rolled in that game. Along with 3 other players. Dilkrania, beautiful work. Able to get his right arm free. Needs a pressurizing, but Krania fires cross cage, beating Etienne Norkia. Scoreline now, 12 goals to 6. And a yellow card has been shown here to Rob Ambler. And the KZN side. Final warning, says the referees. Skurman getting us back underway. Niza. Skurman. Fairhurst got his hands full here, trying to work centre against Dilkrania. Here's the legs of a monster. Ordinary foul there. Fairhurst working well. Lofted pass out here to Skurman. Triple on. Kirk Wilson. Beautiful steal. Dangerous pass there to his keeper, Nathan Jacobs. Triple on, almost able to snatch that away. Jacobs, cool, calm and composed. Gives that out to his defender, Wilson. And possession recovered here safely for KZN. Scully. Van der Wiesel there, impeding a drive. So he's sent to the corner. Coach Rob Ambler calling for a timeout. Give his team a chance to recollect their lungs. Calling for calm here is Rob Ambler. Dole. Krania sharing the same message with his team. Calm down. Todd Howard seems to be heating up here. He's going to want to keep his cool if he wants to complete this game. Dole Krania, cool, calm and composed as always. Pretoria, always a physical side. Jacobs coming up to get this ball underway. Captain Kirk Wilson. Don't think he's the captain, but Captain Kirk. Reference there from me. Apologies for misinformation there. Krenena. Feeding a high ball there onto the post. Beautifully worked coming from this KZN side. Mitch Slade getting his 4th goal of the game. Pass a bit low for him, but he's still able to convert. And we're having a conversation here with Rob Ambler. He's going to want to be careful. There's already been a yellow card. Reese Gibbs getting us back underway. Fairhurst back to control. Prince Loop going to work here against Wilson. Niza giving it back to Fairhurst. Reese Gibbs out to Chibalorn. Fairhurst again. The second centre. Vessel's working hard in the middle. Spotted. Sent to the naughty corner there is Mitchell Slade. Power play now for Pretoria. Fairhurst. Chibalorn's open on the left. Reese Gibbs fumbles on the hand for Chibalorn. Over to the right-hand side. Beautiful cross-body catch there from Sebastian Niza. One big book to gather the ball in his hand and bullets into the right-hand side. Great response from Pretoria. When they are playing action polo, driving from the perimeter, they're creating lots of chances here. Winning a lot of exclusions. When they play static, they seem to be losing the physical battle. You watch the best teams in the world play. Mobility is everything. Moving that ball, drawing the defense to different sides. Angus Steele possibly watching along here. He used to say, no action goal. Beautiful work there. Todd Howard able to free himself up there against number 10, William Fairhurst. Receiving that ball from number 4, I believe it was Mitch Slade. And converting is Todd Howard. Getting himself his 4th goal of the game. Joining Mitchell Slade in the 4-goal club. Dolkrinier, the most recent to put himself on the hat-trick heroes list with 3 goals. Reese Gibbs. Niza. Oh, Krinier almost able to get that away from Niza. Fairhurst using his left hand out to Niza. Fairhurst, beg your pardon, Rhys Gibbs. Too much there from Kirk Wilson on Adam Prinsloo. We've got a power play here again for Pretoria. Rhys Gibbs not able to collect that ball. Recovers out to Fairhurst. Dribble on. Wessels! Hat-trick hero there. Fantastic shooting on the left-hand side coming from Matthew Wessels. This time shooting to the left-hand side of the cage. Beautiful bounce shot from him. Beating Nathan Jacobs in the cage. Wessels and Tribblehorn putting on an absolute shooting display here for this Pretoria side. Hat-trick apiece there from them on the perimeter. Basson, back to Wilson, who's on 2. Majors, that is. Krinier out to the left. Todd Howard storming down to 2. Tribblehorn taking that front water. Found him anyway as Krinier. Howard looking to connect the dots with Basson. Fantastic defense coming in from Stichling there, able to put enough pressure there on Basson, who fumbles the ball into the hand of Etienne Nortje. Stichling. Rhys Gibbs. Time and space for Rhys Gibbs. Stichling with a clearance drive up. Howard impeding. Contra foul here in the centre, this time against Prinsloo. Kirk Wilson getting the better of him there. Mitch Slade feeds back to Nathan Jacobs. Looks like that was a 1-2 there. Slade on collection now. Connecting the dots there with Tilkuni on the left. Fairhurst with a very hard foul. Not happy about that is Amumatukani. Wants to protect the players. So Fairhurst getting a second major of the game. Todd Howard and Byron Rhys Gibbs going hard as ever at each other. Krinier with composure, giving his team some time to breathe. Slade. Krinier has fired towards the near side, but Etienne Nortje, massive save. Only 6 goals in it, chap. 1 minute and 40 left of the third chucker. KZN showing a little wear and tear. Pretoria clawing their way back. That pass coming off the head of Steele has worked wonders. Bounce into the middle of Tribblehorn, and Niza's got space. I beg your pardon, Steele. Big foul coming in from Wilson, slowing that ball down. Niza slipping into the shooting lane on the right here. He's fired! Deflection of Krinier under the arm of Jacobs. Pretoria back within 5. Strong response from Pretoria in this third chucker. Massive depth of character coming from them. The short team list here for KZN starting to show a little bit. Players on their back on the bench trying to catch some air. Tribblehorn huffing and puffing after his change. Beamer, Benz and Bentley pairing against Todd Howard here on the left. Big splashy splash. Todd Howard able to get his water, pairing, not taking that lying down. Oh my days! Beautiful back shot, Todd Howard into the near corner. Can finish from any angle, can Todd the Hammer Howard. Gets his 5th of the game. Strong response from KZN. Immediate response from KZN. 15-9 now. Rhys Gibbs. Niza. Pressurized by Krinier. Krinier gets a hand to the elbow. And Mela able to recover that loose pass. Slade storming up the center of the pool. Mela taking his time. KZN are very good at setting up a 3-on-3 attack. Man for man, they're able to work it to create a chance. Rhys Gibbs, Mela. That pass coming from Slade, skimming off the water. Rhys Gibbs easily able to clean that up. No majors to his name. Great sign for him so far in this game. He can give us everything in the final chuck-up, which is coming in 10 seconds. Looking to feed into Sensei with pairing. That pass too close to Galdenes, able to get his hand on that, steal it away. Jacobs taking that ball away from the attacker, and number 7, Scully, ends the chucker with ball in hand. Scoreline reading 15 goals to 9. Strong third chucker coming from both sides, and we'll see you in the concluding fourth. pass to him. Todd Howard redirects into the cage. 7 goals for Howard in this clash. Calling for a sub is Todd the Hammer Howard. Rob Amler asking some questions about the conditions of the red card. I think the ref will fill him in just now. Trying to find out, I believe, if it's a game suspension or not. Fairhurst on control, up against Kirk. Wilson. Big perimeter pressure from Wilson. Schoonman working at second centre against Scully. Fairhurst playing himself, Stichling in and out. Fairhurst. Ordinary foul. Number 8 there, hard foul coming from Wilson, sent to the corner. Timeout called there by coach Anele Matukane. The brother of the referee, Amu Matukane. Anele having a jaw on the side of the pool here. Always brew, he says. Thank you so much for joining us here at the 3rd annual Gauteng Invitational Water Polo Tournament, hosted at St. David's Marist, Inanda. Statistics, coverage and commentary brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa. We're rapidly approaching the business end of this tournament. 2 semi-finals tonight in the men's section and 2 in the ladies. You guys want to see some high quality water polo? Tonight's the night to pull in. And of course, tomorrow, where the finals will be played for final placement. The Pretoria side, yep, still sharing some smiles in high spirits. Other side. Etienne Norkia getting us back underway. Reese Gibbs. Prinsloo. Stichling. Niza slipping into that post line. Sloppy passing there from Pretoria. Schoonman cleans up. Back to Stichling. Onto the hand of Prinsloo. Reese Gibbs. Is that a go? Met the blocking arm of Scully there on the cross cage. Mitchell Slade there able to get a hand to the elbow of Reese Gibbs, taking away a bit of the venom on that shot. Kronia back in the water here. Going to settle his side down. Out to Slade. Scully looking for some front water here. Prinsloo giving him time and space to set. Need a bit more work here as Prinsloo. Not the strongest defensive effort. He's sent to the naughty corner. Power play. Quick 1-2 with Scully. King Cobra Bork, lean, cross cage finish. Beautiful work from the youngster. Big smile on his face. Very happy with that. Calling for a change immediately. Strong close to this game from the KZN outfit. Securing their spots amongst the top 4. The elite of the elites at this tournament. Pretoria will be falling into the best of the rest category here, playing for 5th. Along with the likes of Rams 1, Rams 2. Slipping into a shooting lane here is Niza. Contra foul here against Fairhurst, who's in absolute disbelief here. Mailer, little grin on his face. Happy to have won that exchange. William Fairhurst still in disbelief. Sharing a laugh with his old coach, Rob Amler. Todd Howard turning Niza with little effort. Niza recovers the water, draws an ordinary foul. Inside 6, Howard can't have a go yet. Slipping into Basson, who's got a quick release back shot there coming off the woodwork. Beautifully weighted pass there from Howard. Stichling on the left. 19-9 is the scoreline here. Very strong 4th chucker from this KZN outfit. Reese Gibbs. to Fairhurst. Him and Mela having a second go at it. Fairhurst looked for a lob on the near side, I think. Shaking his head there. I don't think that was what he wanted to do. Perhaps trying to connect the dots there with Stichling. Not able to find the hand of his colleague. Mela out on the left jab. Strong young man is he. Slade has had a go from range. Etienne Norkia saw that coming, gets a hand on it, puts it out for a 2 meter. Mela playing himself. Reese Gibbs and Howard having a go again. Sloppy passing there, cleaned up easily by Stichling. Cronier not happy with that pass. Pretoria have a counter-attack here, but they've played it straight into the centre. Galdenays centre the Sinbin there. Strong young man is Van der Wiesel, getting the better of him. Fairhurst in a 3-on-2. Trying to do it himself, but Nathan Jacobs getting a big hand to that. Cleaned up by Cronier, no corner. Both sides looking a little gassed here. Reese Gibbs pushing Howard out. He doesn't mind where he sits. He knows he can score from anywhere. Mela. Howard resetting, looking for a foul. Reese Gibbs showing hands. Big pressure from Reese Gibbs. Almost able to get a steal away. Reese Gibbs excluded there for pushing the ball away. And Howard can have a go from here. Massive save from Etienne Norkia. I believe he used his face for that one. Testing if his face muscle still works there is Norkia. Using his whole body in the cage. His keepers are cut from a different cloth. And that is the end of the game. That's all she wrote, folks. And the KZN Oldies side secure themselves into the top 4 here, going in a semi-final against the Gauteng under-19 side. Thank you so much for joining us here at the 3rd annual Gauteng Invitational Water Polo Tournament. Statistics, coverage and commentary brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa. And we'll see you again in the next fixture. Take care.